everybody, welcome back to Against the Odds Garage, where today we're working on something other than the bikes. We have a Polaris 700 that belongs to my grandmother that got stolen last July by some dirt chicken, and now we are trying to fix it. We can think of a better
name than dirt chicken, but we won't say it.
Yes, yes, for the sake of wanting to get paid, we won't say it.
And we have Little Brutus.
Little Brutus.
I'm tired.
We all are.
We are. It's been rough.
It's been a rough couple of weeks.
But we're happy we have them here today.
Yep.
We're not happy about this, and you know how I feel about thieves. This started out yellow. It was in mint condition, and Little Brutus, pull this ahead so we can show everybody the mon. As you can see, it's far from mint condition now. This is just, it's a wiring nightmare.
Yeah.
It took a year, almost a year, to get it back. We're very lucky that state troopers even found it, to be honest.
Yup.
But here, I'll bring you over here so you can see it better. But what a nightmare this thing is, folks. They did a number on it. They tried to hide it, is what they tried to do. Look at, they put 300 Polaris plastics on a 700. And it is a nightmare, I'm telling you. There's supposed to be a light right there, which there isn't. And the key switch, of course, doesn't work. The choke's dangling out of it. I don't even know. It's like a kid's toy battery. You have to trip the solenoid, and
it's not even the right breather.
It's just the rear axle's tore out of it. It's gonna take some time to get this going. The front rack was on it with one bolt, and this is all bent to pieces. But I got ahead of myself and started tearing it apart yesterday. When we actually picked it up from the state troopers yesterday, and it cost us $341
and 57 cents
to pay the tow bill. Well, it didn't cost us; it cost my mother $341 to get it back.
And they only towed it 4 miles.
They only towed it 4 miles.
I'm sure
if you ask me, that's robbery too. Well, you didn't ask me, but if you did ask me,
that's what
I would have said. Trust me. And I'm sure Little Brutus would agree with me if he was talking.
Shouldn't have to pay a tow bill to retrieve your own stuff after it's been stolen.
And they're like, oh, well, you can save that receipt. Oh, yes, a meth head's going to give us $341. I'm sure.
Some crack corporal.
If I could think of his name, but I won't say it on the air.
Because then he can sue us for
defamation. This is going to be a mess. We need to pull this, and we need to swing it up, because believe it or not, this works. And I doubt these do. So
most likely
we want to pull this, and we need to swing this up out of the way, because I want to know if there's antifreeze in this before we go too far. And Tiny, take this battery out of here.
All right, looks like an Elmer wrench.
You got to start with this. And
over.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, usually.
Oh my God, Biggin, that fit was perfect.
Usually I would, all you need, I think, is a common screwdriver.
What size?
Just a common screwdriver.
No, these are Deerdynes, Dad.
Just straight blade, like that, but
flathead, buddy.
I don't see one. I don't think they're right there.
Well, you can use a wrench or a pair of pliers or a common screwdriver if you buy Is there a common screwdriver over there?
No,
They're probably all out in the truck. Probably.
they are.
In that case, it would be 1/4 inch. Are they 1/4 inch or 5/16 tiny?
Bring both just to be sure. I think they're 5/16. They're too big to be 1/4 inch.
Get rough with it. They like that.
Oh?
All right, so I'm going to stand here. And I'm also going to say this winch was not as bad a shape as it's in. They used it for plowing,
Try that.
which is really hard on them.
Well, I use them for plowing too, but
Right, banana
they
didn't.
didn't use it.
Small.
They didn't use it right. Cutting disc. We'll keep that.
Yeah.
What we need is a toolbox out of the back of the truck.
Wow.
Tiny.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We need a toolbox out of the back of the truck.
I know, but we also need that at Winchell Hill.
Well, it's movable though.
It's heavy and it's pouring.
I know, but you're such a big guy.
Yeah.
That's why we call you Tiny. Ah!
I'll use this teeny tiny thing.
You know what's funny?
Maybe this thing
Hey.
will work. Why?
You know what's funny?
What?
We can't hear what he's saying, but it'll come through on the recording. What do you bet me he's grumbling?
It's probably out there.
I bet he's grumbling.
Probably.
These would have did it.
Oh.
What do you bet me? I bet you any one of these will do it.
Go away. Don't cares. You're all smart.
Look at it. Hey,
Yeah, what is this? They're literally finger tight.
Tiny's gonna kill somebody.
Huh?
It's gonna make it a lot easier though.
I'm back.
It doesn't come up.
Oh no, I'll get it. I'll get it.
It doesn't go up.
It's all right. I'll get it. I'm just clearing off a spot for Tiny to put that. Did you get it? I'm just clearing off a spot for it here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just leave this right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put it here because the bottom jar won't open there. What?
No.
No, we'll put it right here then. Alrighty. Thank you, Tiny.
Yep.
We're gonna need that so you can do that sprocket. Actually, we only need like 2 of them, 2 wrenches, but I don't remember which ones they are. We're gonna need this tester too, Tiny.
For
Anyway, to do the wiring on this thing.
oh yeah, yeah.
So there's a few things we're gonna need.
Look how little that radiator is.
Yeah, see. Well, there's antifreeze in it. That's the good news. Want to know the bad news?
What?
That's a voltage regulator.
That's not hooked up.
It's not hooked up. Want to know the worst news?
What?
This is not the right wiring harness to this 4-wheeler.
So does that mean we gotta come across the 700 wiring harness? Hold on. I'm getting in contact with a friend.
Not yet.
You don't want me to just find a part 700 we can rob parts off of to fix this one?
No, not yet.
All right, because I got him already on the hump for plastic.
What'd I tell you?
Oof.
Right there it is. Right here is the voltage regulator.
What's this?
What a nut job.
Now, Biggin, I have a question.
Yeah.
I thought engines wouldn't run in without some kind of regulator for voltage hooked up.
Well, it'll run till the battery dies.
Oh.
Unless he's running a different voltage regulator like this one. That's what I'm wondering, if that's what he's running for a voltage regulator right there. Just trying to figure out what in the world he did.
I gotta get back to pulling the battery, but I had to look in there with you.
So I may have to phone a friend here.
Now, what friend are we thinking?
Well, same one you are, but I'm not going to just jump to it without looking. Buddy, hang that up so it doesn't get all dirty.
Yeah, someone's
There you go,
pulled in the driveway. Oh, it's just the mail, dude. That's the problem here, you know. Every few cars, it's like, oh, someone's in the driveway. No one's in the driveway ever. You know what I'm saying, Dad?
I do, yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Nick?
Yeah, I lived here.
Hey,
Oh,
buddy.
Jesus,
Shut that
Levi.
off. Hey,
Shut that off. They gave up.
There, I don't think
No,
that's
move.
going to fit in there. But we're going to try it and see.
Why do you feel the incessant need to climb on everything?
All right, get that off there. Okay. That's got a really kind of cool battery terminal, though,
Yeah.
for a junky little battery.
Yeah.
All right, get that out of there. That's the next step. They really did a number on this wire. Let's see. I don't know if you can see that or not. Probably not. Let me see if I can bring you over here. As you can see, the voltage regulator is not wired up.
Is there what?
I'm not just sure what's going on here. 90% of everything is not wired up. So it looks like we're going to need a wiring genius, which is not me. But I think we might know a guy. Tiny might know a guy that might be able to help us. But if he does, I'm not sure if it'll be, probably not on camera. I'm not sure.
I'll ask him.
We'll see. We'll see. What'd you do with that little, you know, we might stick that on the charger and just see.
Yeah.
If that'll work, we might be able to use that on something. Jesus.
Right.
Wonder where they got that. Toys for Tots?
Yeah.
Does it go to a drill?
I'm unsure, babe.
Thing weighs like a quarter of a pound.
Probably got no acid in it whatsoever.
I think they got it at Toys for Tots, honestly.
Came in a matchbox fire truck with the sirens.
Maybe we can hotwire that little Jeep out back with it.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
Next little Jeep.
Yeah, not that
It's not exactly what I meant, but
thing. Yeah, it is.
Tiny, where's Nick, can you give me the jumper cables? This will not work without a little bit of juice to jump that, because the new battery chargers are crap, in my opinion, because they will not kick on. They're not like the old ones where they just automatically gave you power. You have to have a little power or they won't kick on. So, and yes, Tiny, I think we're going to need your friend for this job.
Do you want me to go try and give him a call? I know he's not at work today.
Yes, but we're not going to have him come today.
All right.
We're going to have him come when it's just you and I.
All right.
I don't know if this has got any juice in it either.
On my front porch, then.
Yeah, go right ahead. Yeah, that's got juice. Huh, I wonder why we don't use that battery. Well, it took just a little bit to give that, believe it or not. Oh. Yeah, but she's cooked. She is cooked. See? Comes on. Look. Watch. It's charging. It's like clear. Now watch. I don't know if that's a very good idea, truthfully. It's like clear.
Yeah, we'll explode over there.
Do not dispose with lead acid batteries, lithium battery. I don't know, we'll see what it says. Charging. Took two to get it to charge, but it's charging. I don't know what it came out of. Who knows? Do not dispose with lead acid batteries. Warning. No coal lithium. 12 volts. So this is 12 volt. Should charge. It's charging. We'll charge it a little bit and see what happens. Hopefully.
All right, he's doing something right now, so he couldn't answer.
Let's set it down here because I don't know what the hell's going to happen with it. You know, that probably came out of one of those. But it is charged. It's taking a charge now. I don't know. I'm thinking that wouldn't that be a good idea. But it is taking a charge now. I don't know. Part of me says, self, that's not a great idea. Part of me says, self, that might be an alright battery.
Yeah.
Part of me says, self, it's not worth it. Do you know there's power in that other battery still?
No, I didn't.
Why did we, what is it? Go to? Is that the one we took out of the four-wheeler?
So when we took it to the Murray.
Oh, that's probably why, because it's a good battery.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Let me double check. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one at the Murray.
Okay, anyway, back to what we're doing.
Yeah, I remember the day we went and got this. This is the one at the Murray.
Undo that battery down there. I don't think we want to dick with it. All right, how close is it? Real close or?
I mean, not really.
Yeah, but the hole is. Boy, we could.
Let's sand the battery down.
Sand the battery down, he said. Okay. Not gonna work. We're gonna need a battery. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we need a battery.
We need a battery.
Boom. Boom. Yeah, I just use that side.
They use relatively small batteries.
Okay. I don't
No, it uses. I mean, this is big enough. It would go between these frame rails, you know, perfectly fine. But the box they made, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But the problem is if you take this out, there's nothing under it, so it'll just
I know.
drop.
Just screw two into here, screw two into here, and cut this side and this side.
Or just go get the battery it works with.
Or do that, but that'd be more expensive.
True.
I know. Less of it.
But as it is for the moment, that's what we'll do. Because we know we're going to need a wiring harness for this as it is, so there's no point in getting too
There.
carried away. I wonder if I have some heavy wire. Do you know if there's any heavy wire kicking around? Like, did you take any off that lawn tractor you tore apart? Was there any heavy gauge, like battery terminal wire?
And there was some metal wire. But
I mean, heavy gauge, like this. Was there battery terminal wire on it?
I don't think so. Maybe, but I don't think so. Are the parts still out there?
No, I thought you brought all the wire in.
Oh.
Because there's a part of the wiring harness that's strewn all over the place. Where's the good jumper cables? Or what do you do? What do we do with them? Right here's the good ones, and these are not good ones. Because I have an idea. That's why. Well, my idea is really good. Bad sort of way. Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. Don't ever do this. It's that good. That,
Let's see.
yeah, it's one of those really good. Don't ever do it.
Yeah, I'd say so.
It's really good. Like, don't ever do this, ladies and gentlemen. But I want to hear it run. Sort of deals.
Fair enough. Hey, I lost my can somewhere. Oh,
You lost more than you can.
no.
You lost more than you can, little buddy.
No.
I don't know about you, but I'm, I'm ready for dinner.
Me too.
I got to tell you right now, anybody, and I mean anybody, that would just steal, go to somebody's house, and steal somebody else's belongings and just willingly destroy it. In my opinion, should have their fingers cut off and have it tattooed on their forehead that they're worthless. I mean, I've gone through some hard times in my life. Gone through plenty of hard times. And I have never stolen anything. Nick, do you know if there's any, like, black tape in this place? What in the Sam Hill? Oh, I found it. It's a good thing the camera wasn't looking at us.
I got good news.
So do I. I found the black tape all by myself.
Oh, good boy.
Definitely didn't.
So my expert is willing to come take a look. Not today, like I said.
Oh,
Ow. But we're gonna set up a day if we can talk to him at some point.
we're setting up a play date.
Setting up a play date for my expert to come look at this. He is warning us that the 700s are notoriously pain in the ass for
So I
wiring.
don't need him to warn me of that. If I didn't know that already, I wouldn't have called somebody.
Right. And he's also looking out for a parts four-wheeler for us.
Yeah, good luck with that.
He usually has pretty good luck with stuff like that. So
He is warning us. If it wasn't a pain in the ass, I wouldn't have called somebody, would I?
no. What are you doing?
You don't want to know.
Nick, do I want to know?
No. I do really don't.
Do I want to know?
Give me more wire. All right, what's giving me a hassle here? Excellent. That's enough.
Is that all you need?
That's all I need.
Is this one of your Jimmy your eggs?
Yep.
Oh, I love it when he Jimmy your eggs things. Way better than when he Johnny your eggs things.
Well, we want it to. We don't have the right battery, but we have a good battery,
With 300 cold cranking amps.
which
It's
isn't
good.
great, but it'll work for what we're doing.
It's good for a four-wheeler.
And when I come back with the right tester that I need, I'll be able to tell if this rig is charging or not charging. If I can get this to work. I need two bolts, one that'll go through here and one that'll go through here.
I got you.
Now, what tester do you need?
Bolt and the one that's in the back seat of the car. At home.
Oh, the red double wire.
Yeah. That's the very one I need.
Did they come out of a battery, Nick?
Nope, they came out of the lawn tractor though.
Yep, if they had nuts, they'll work.
I'm not bringing over a bunch of nuts, so I just bring over this whole can that I filled.
Oops.
We need to get something else for you to tear apart, don't we?
Yeah, I highly agree.
You know,
That was a socket.
you know what? I got push more I need you to build too.
Interesting.
Two of them. One to tear apart, right?
Yeah.
One to put back
And one to put back together. And I know you won't find that to be fun. And I got a dirt bike for you to do a will it run on.
Oh yeah. That was my good.
It is your dirt bike. If we find a carburetor for it. And like 400,602 million other parts. Although it doesn't seem like you like to do breakneck, go like hell, speed type things. Because you're smarter than me. Much
Yeah, I know.
smarter than me.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, my back. And that's probably why I go, oh, my back. That's too big.
Yeah, clearly, but you can't find bolts for that.
So, Dad,
Yes.
I learned something interesting today. You know how Mambo was faster than Nana's?
Yeah.
Yours wasn't a regular Polaris. Yours was an HO.
No, it wasn't.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Because yours, I talked like an HO, ran like an HO.
That's because mine, instead of having the right head gaskets, my head was playing down.
So it's basically an HO that was someone made from a non-HO.
Yep, mine was a hoe.
Yours was a hoe. It was the happy hooker.
And then it got blown up again. Mine was blown up a couple times. Mine was blown up a couple times.
Did you check the donut gasket on this one?
Yep, it's in good shape. That's why mine kept burning out donut gaskets too.
That's because it was had so much power.
And I was just monkeyed up.
What you looking for?
Bolts and nuts for what I'm trying to rig up. There's some more bolts and nuts in here.
Oh, good. So I can't find nothing in here.
Where's there it is. Right there's one.
There's another.
Maybe. Looks promising. I want to see if I can find a washer for that. Well, maybe I don't need it for what I'm going to do. No, what in the same? Oh, that's fine thread. So close.
Washer.
Yeah.
Way too big.
No, it's all right. Just put it back on there. There's washers in here. Wait a minute. What's this one? That one will work. Ain't happy about it, but it'll work. This is just to get it running, folks. This is not permanent by any stretch. Just to find out if it's worth going the extra mile. Because if we can't get the wiring straightened out on this, then yeah, see, I think this one might, is this one straightened and monkeyed up or not?
This one goes on it.
Does it? All right.
Yeah, that's why I tried it.
This goes on this one, but it don't want to go on that one. So if that one goes on that one, it won't go on this one, then we're fine. All right, good enough.
We only have one washer.
That's all right. These jumper cables weren't any good.
So we're technically recycling. Right, Megan?
Yeah. Yep. Some might call it that. Some might call it trying to make something work when they don't want to wait for something else.
We're going to call it recycling because it sounds better for us.
I just want to see if we can make it go, make it run. Right, Nick?
Yeah.
Of course, it's got to be pouring down rain outside. Ow!
Who cares about rain?
I do. I don't like it.
Being susceptible to pneumonia.
Yeah, that whoop-de-doo, it'll kill me. That's whoop-de-doo.
What you do?
I don't think you want that to happen, do you?
No, not necessarily.
Don't find me a pair of pliers, thing. Whoever, somebody. I wonder if this is going to work. At least for a few moments, right? We can do some tests with the tester. Right?
Right.
You can't do any tests without the power, and I don't want to spend these batteries for these things are stupid expensive.
You need this tester, Megan?
No, I need the one in the back seat of the car, but we might be able to do some tests with that one.
I'll bring it out then just in case.
Oh. All right, now then, step on that foot right time. Part. Yeah. Okay. What did you do that for? Okay, it's in park.
Because it wasn't in park.
Yes, it was too.
And then how was Nicholas pushing it around earlier?
Because it wasn't in park, so I just put it in park and went click.
No, it didn't. It didn't click until I did it.
You fibber pants.
How dare you?
How dare I what?
Called me a fibber pants.
It was easy. I opened my mouth and I said fibber pants. I was here.
My pants have never fibbed before in their life.
You believe that, Nick?
No, not at all.
But they're pants, Nick. How do they talk?
Because you're talking for it, whatever.
I'm gonna punch
Hey,
you in
guess
the
what?
nose.
There's no gas in this. I find this disconcerting.
You want me to turn the key on?
Yep. Got it?
It will run.
Shut it off, honey, before we choke to death and die in here.
Asphyxiation.
Okay, so now we know.
It will indeed
Run, but we need to do a switch. We need to get the proper battery because you cannot leave it the way we have it.
No, this is dangerous.
Well,
Like, not super dangerous, but like someone could get hurt if they're not careful. Am I right, Megan?
well, yeah, maybe.
Or at least have a shocking revelation.
Well, I will bet you money if it wasn't raining and I had more gas, I would be out driving around the yard. If I had the right tester. Because I want to know if it's charging.
You seen that commercial on TikTok, Nick?
What commercial?
The really stupid one about the energy drink?
Maybe. Possibly.
He says, the green zip tie is not on the throat. It's right there. It's right there.
I see it.
Still there. Now there's a yellow one too. All right. So, unfortunately,
We have just prematurely ended our day.
no, we had not. Well, what I'm curious about, I need this like this for the moment. Because the numpty that stole this tore this all to pieces. And I need things to stay where I know where they are that I've already found. And I want them to stay.
There you go.
Okay. This is so much of a suck. Okay, give me that tester, Tiny. Oh, wait a minute. I know what I want to do. Okay. This is this.
I'm going to put the plastic that covers the sharp part of the in my pocket.
Okay. This. And this is the switch wire. This goes to the starter.
What are the odds this switch is just a broken switch? Because when you turn it, click, no click. It's like the spring and it's busted and that should be turned over. But the switch is busted, so it's not working.
Step on that foot brake. Possible, I guess.
That was kind of a feeling I had because I've never seen one with a 3-way ignition switch.
You probably busted the switch out of it to put another key in it. That's probably what they did.
That's what I was thinking.
But why did they do this? All they have up here that, oh, they do all work.
Oh my God, that's a
Hey,
miracle.
Nick, come up here. Come up here. Look at this. Look at this light. Ready?
Oh,
You're blinding the camera.
That's pretty cool. But it's not as cool as the light that belongs on it, of course. But it's cool that works.
Let me tell you, here's my opinion. The light that moves with the handlebar revolutionized ATVs.
Well, I don't know about revolutionized, but
Being able to see where you're turning, it's like you turn and it's like, oh, nope, I can see that way. I don't want to go that way. And you turn the other way.
right here, Nick, come here. Look right down here, see? They welded these mounts right on the bottom of the four-wheeler and they broke that one. But we could tap that back up and rebuild it. Man, you ever wanted to plow with it?
yeah,
That'd be kind of cool, I think.
yeah.
That'd be kind of...
Yeah.
She just heard us say that. Look at this.
Ow!
You know, they never changed that oil.
Like that.
You know, what's even worse is they stole it and they didn't even do maintenance. Did you see the back CV joint, Nick?
No,
On Kyle's side?
no.
Go look at it.
I'll go around Kyle.
Oh, Jesus, Kyle.
Sorry, I had to move for Nick.
We don't call you tiny for nothing.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, good luck.
What?
What do you saying?
No oil? There's no oil.
There is one that's sitting flat. It's not sitting very flat, but do we have a funnel in this crate anywhere?
You might want to check up there on the shelf.
Whew, I'm getting dizzy.
You're dizzy? Do you need a drink?
No,
Something with sugar?
no,
Would you like a cup of coffee?
no, I just stood up. Yeah, that one CV joint, Nick, was bad.
Oh, it's Fraggle Rock, isn't it?
Yeah, did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it the day we picked it up. You pointed it out. I looked.
Okay.
It's all chewed up.
Now I can't find our handy wipes either. What is wrong with me today? Starting to get tired, folks.
They're right there beside you, buddy.
Starting to get tired out, folks. Ain't much left, old biggin.
He just needs a nap. He'll be right as rain.
Things took a toll. Things took a toll. Things took a toll. Okay. I know we got a funnel out here somewhere.
If only I had.
I know there's one in the truck, but I ain't going out to get it. I know we got one out here, but you know what, guys?
What?
This place is a mess. I say it all the time. I brought the impacts back just for you. Didn't I? Yes, they're in the truck, aren't they?
Yeah.
I brought them just for you,
If that's the same plastic, that's
Brutus. I have one of those up behind the barn, but it's a 330.
oh.
We could make it green.
Make it green.
At least the green one's not a two-stroke. This was two-stroke plastics.
That's where the oil cap goes.
Hey, that one's got this light, don't it?
Gee, I don't know. I think
Doesn't
so.
the green one? You drove right by it. 450. Go up and look. I'm just kidding. It's pouring rain out. You ain't got to go up there. You get soaked. All right, go up there and look. Dingus. I think that's got the plastics on it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I mean, this light. And I think that's got a key switch on it.
I think so. I don't think he knows where it is, though.
I think that's got a key switch on it.
I think it does. Yes, it does, because you were using the key to turn it over when we were working on that one before.
We bought a brand new key switch for it.
Yeah. Want me to put this back in for now? But just leave it on.
Yeah, put it back in. Yeah. Yeah, we got to put oil in it for sure. So when you put it flat, it's not got a lot, you know. Don't want to put powder sugar fluid in there.
Just because they're
Multi-grade.
two-stroke plastics doesn't mean we want to put
530.
two-stroke in it.
This is multi-grade, but I want to put, yeah, we don't have anything here. I want to put it in anyways. I want to put, what's that called? Synthetic, not full synthetic.
Synthetic blend 1030?
Yeah, I got some at home.
Yeah, in the building. So
And we
Bacon,
need to bend this back too, Tiny. All right, so what we need to do is make a list.
all right.
You want to get your trusty little phone out and text it to me.
All right. So here we go, folks. We are now making the work list.
Okay, this needs to be, the front rack mount needs to be bent back. See
Hold
there?
on. I gotta pull up the messages.
I know, but I'm trying to show you.
Yeah, right here it's been.
This side needs to be pulled forward. The whole front needs to be pulled forward.
So
It does not.
Did you check the key switch?
No.
Why?
we need a key switch. That was like obvious.
We were talking about white.
Oh, I thought you would just know.
Look for all the parts we need.
No.
Well, we'll check it when it's not raining. But I think that's got a good key switch in it.
Fix front rack. What next?
We need a switch of some sort.
Key switch.
We need to check to see if it's charging.
Check to see if charging.
We need gas.
Gas, oil,
Battery. Although that is,
A not ugly fuel cap.
that's not a concern right at this moment.
battery.
Oh,
There's a fuel cap right there if you like it better.
right where?
Right there under the bench. On that Polaris gas tank.
Oh, I see it.
If you like that one better, if it tickles your fancy. Why don't you look at that one first?
Because this one's hideous.
But it's got better gripping points.
I don't care. It's hideous. See, this one's black.
What a girl.
Well, if it makes them happy, it makes them happy.
Because it's
Does that one make you
boys
happy?
clutch. Yeah.
All right. If it
Well,
fits,
this one says fuel. Who knows what fuel? They could think it means antifreeze. This one says fuel only. Let's see.
let's see if it fits. If it fits, then use it. You like that one better?
Yeah.
Does it got a good seal on the bottom? Did you check? Does that one have an O-ring? Yep. Does this one have an O-ring? Yeah, not the best, but yep. All right. Put that one back on that tank up there.
All right, proper headlight.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that cap comes off a really old four-wheeler.
You should swap the plastic so it looks like a clown mobile. That way it has blue plastics with a green
No,
front plastic.
no.
It would look
Change all the
hideous.
plastics, make it green. Those plastics are better than these plastics.
We should.
Yeah.
Grandma would be so confused. If she brought it here and it was blue, we took it back and it was green. When it left when it was yellow, she would be so mad at us. And she's gonna watch this video and say, I hear you boys up to no good. I taught you better than this.
Sorry,
You know,
Nana.
there'll be a swift round of paddling for you, Tiny, because it was all your idea. Wasn't it all Tiny's
I'm pretty
idea?
Sure.
I'm pretty
He's
sure.
also going to want to make it look like a clown mobile.
I
Change this front end.
I know, I heard that, yeah.
Don't believe him, Nana.
That's funny.
I didn't do it.
I just like the kid on Polar
Polar
Express. I didn't do it. All right. Let's get back to
Canada
business.
plastics.
And we need a flashlight just because I can't see nothing. All right. Let's see here. There's the starter. You know, the big thing is going to be we need it to charge. We need switch wires.
Mainly, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what we need to tell your buddy. Okay, we're not asking for miracles here. I'm not asking for. What are you doing? Hey, what are you
What?
doing?
Taking the Canada paper.
Hey, stop that. It's in bad enough shape. Fourth thing. So we need it to charge. We need it to start. It already moves. It needs a rear axle.
And
This
Stevens
brake
one.
works, but the foot brake does not. So we need to look into that because I talked to Nana and she said she does use the foot brake.
It does.
And she's worried about her poor young grandson getting hurt on it.
Well, I've ridden a four-wheeler with worse brakes.
Yeah, but not one that goes mock. I'm not going to say the other word because it's sacrilegious and I'm not going to do it.
Well, it was,
Mock
it was
cheese.
a play four-wheeler, not a work four-wheeler. So,
Well, this one goes like Sam Hill.
This one goes like mock cheddar.
I know, I drove it yesterday. It's like, oh my goodness.
Surprised the back axle didn't fall out.
I know, because I wrapped on hard in the back tire. I had to stand up because there was no seat. I pretty near fell down on the thing. I was like, oh my goodness. And I don't know if the four-wheel drive works either. So we need to check into that because I just wrapped on it. I didn't have, I was holding the battery with one foot and holding on for dear life. And
yeah.
probably what we'll do is jack it up and just start it up and kick it in. You gonna lift?
Oh, I just hiccuped, burped, and you got the worst case of indigestion ever.
We know the lights work. We know this works.
The choke.
We know this actually turns it on and shuts it off. So even if we have to run push button, folks, we're not going to get super fancy with this because they did such a number on it. We are not going to run this. This is just to get it going. So I don't want to I don't want to get anybody all rounded up. Although it is pretty clever. I don't care what anybody says. That's clever.
Yeah, it works. It works, man.
Because I would hate to spend the money on a new battery and then find out we can't afford a wiring harness. You know, and if you can't get the darn thing to charge, it's virtually a useless thing to us, anyways, for a long time. Because and what good is it if you got to put a battery in, charge it up, drive it till it dies, charge it up, drive it till it dies? That ain't any good.
No, that's not any good to anybody.
And if you can't afford to
Get the wiring
get the
harness.
parts, then, you know, at least this way we can find out. And if you got to run it till it dies, run it till it dies, run it till it dies, I'll strap that thing right there, and she can use it around the yard, and it's easy to charge right where it sits.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts on that. I'll just run them just like so, slap the seat on it, change the oil, dishes are done. Because we can charge it up just like that, and she can use it around the yard. Because that's just how that'll be. But I think we can fix it.
We need a
Some
Extension. But I'm positive we can fix this. And I think I'm not sure, but did you ask your buddy if he could check into
Yeah, he's gonna come.
charging?
Yeah.
Actually, once we get the tester, all we gotta do is start it up and check
Yeah.
if it's charging.
Yeah, but he's gonna come check the wiring for us and see if he can't figure it out.
I know right now this is the
Wrong wiring
voltage
harness.
regulator.
It's not hooked up, so we know it's not.
Well, once we, I think this is a voltage regulator too. That's what I was trying to tell you. See it right here?
Yup.
That's the brain, and I'm not positive. Which, if that's the brain, then where in the world are the wires to the voltage regulator?
I don't know.
And why is it not hooked up? Well, once I get my other tester, I can tell if that's charging.
All right.
Because if I remember right, which I'm not positive, but when this was at Nana's, remember we couldn't get it to run without the battery? Because I tried to unhook it the day before this was stolen. And when you unhook the battery, it would die.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a little research on that. And we will, I'm very disappointed in some of the human race right now.
As am I.
I'm very disappointed in myself as well.
Why is that?
Because Honda is outside the rain.
Oof.
Nicholas, go push the Honda to the door. But you said you weren't afraid of the rain. You like pushing this one around.
This one's a lot easier to push than the Honda.
That's a 300. This is a 700. This
I
weighs,
don't mean it's easier or
But-
harder.
but this is huge.
This one is made of plastic. That one's made of metal.
That's ridiculous.
That one's made
look,
out of
at,
plastic on it too.
look at the size. Look at your huge Brutus.
Junior.
I know. I love
No,
this last year.
little Brutus.
It's
Now, come on now. Easy with the name calling.
what he's acting like.
That's terrible. I would never say that.
Yeah, but you would.
Watch those wires behind your head, pal.
No, they're back there.
That battery I'm actually putting in the Honda. Because we can jumpstart everything off the Honda once we get it running good.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you guys want to do? And we did make progress here today, even though we didn't record very good. Everybody, we recorded terribly, but due to the interruptions,
We had a visitor.
that's terrible where we are. That needs to go backwards.
Things. Push it backwards.
Please, and thank you. It's gotta go in neutral. Somehow we got shifted forwards, and everything else. And I know we didn't record good today, but we're just getting back in the swing of things. You'll have to forgive us. Help him, Tiny.
No, he's got this.
You'll have to forgive us, like I said. We were never very good at cameras anyways, to be honest with you. We kind of suck.
Yeah, we
But
do.
we're trying to, what do you call them, like Ubu? We're trying to get back in the swing of things. And
Hey,
it was
Hi.
it was super important to me to get this guy in here.
Yeah, it's good to have him here with us.
So that's the main thing today. And for me to bitch about this menagerie of a mess and just kind of explain what has happened to it with the axle, the wiring. But you did get to hear it run. We did get it to run. And that was part of the reason I did this
Wild experiment with the jumper
experiment
cables.
with the wiring. But hey, it worked, right?
Mhm.
Guess so.
Little Brutus.
Guess so.
You got to hear it run, right?
Yeah.
You would have got to drive it if it wasn't pouring down rain.
Oh, well, I hate the rain.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah,
It's supposed,
it's not raining.
it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
There's a hole in your ceiling.
A
I
lot
did
of
that for
holes.
ventilation. So when we start stuff, it won't kill us.
Oh yeah, sure.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
I had Levi come in and install them.
No.
You know, that's the problem with
There's
kids.
a whole window right there.
You know, that's the problem with kids today. They always argue.
Yep.
When with
Especially
that,
when you're wrong.
I am Tiny.
I'm little Brutus.
and I am biggin
We're 10-10.
on the side.
What?